Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Delinks video. So, there was this misunderstanding. Basically, my mom told me that she's positive for COVID, but actually she misread the test. And I never heard about this, but I went in to the front office for the cardiologist, and I told them, yeah, I have been in contact with someone that recently tested positive, but that person misread the test, so actually I haven't. I just did not know this, but I don't exactly regret rescheduling that. I mean, that's not within someone's control, so I get to reschedule without being charged. I actually asked them, am I going to be charged for this? And the lady at the desk said no. So if there's any charges for this, then there's a mistake. I shouldn't be charged for this kind of error. I mean, my mom shouldn't either. I did not expect that that things would be like this, and my dad is just like, shouldn't you have already thought this through before leaving the house? And I'm just like, how the hell am I supposed to think about a virus? I have this horrible migraine. I don't even want to have this appointment in the first place. I'm in so much pain and agony. Do you really think I'm going to be thinking about the pandemic? I mean, to some extent, I did think about it while I was in this state. I mentioned something about it at some point. I think it was in a recent video that I recently recorded today, but I can't remember. Anyway, the point is, I'm in pain. I'm not thinking about shit. I'm thinking about pain. You know? I'm not going to be thinking about, oh, maybe I should have some facts straight before I leave the house. How was I supposed to know I didn't have my facts straight? How was I supposed to know to even ask in the first place? Anyway, it was an honest mistake, really, but I don't really blame myself for that mistake. I mean, I don't think I should have been there anyway. I think that I was in a condition where I probably wasn't in the best state of mind to actually answer any paperwork. Maybe I will feel better by the date of the rescheduled appointment. Maybe I will be in less pain, you know, just saying. But yeah, I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I know I should have asked and I should have been sure, but I mean, pain is pain, man. I don't deal with pain very well, which makes my past very weird and very unusual and very messed up. I mean, more messed up than it is just by listening to it. I mean, seriously. It's definitely very messed up, if we're going to be honest here. But, I mean, you definitely don't think that someone with my problems would have the kind of history I do. I'm sitting here talking about how much pain I'm in. Meanwhile, I've had experiences where I don't really seem to... Okay, I should not go any further than this. No, just don't. Don't go further than this. I'll get myself into a train wreck. I don't actually think I should be saying that either, considering that Anna could show up. I don't want Anna to show up. I'm just saying. She could be next. She could be next. I mean, I've seen plenty of Annas today. Maybe the universe isn't done with them. Ugh. But I wanted to reschedule the appointment, to be honest. I just didn't think I could. I mean, I thought it was too late for that. So I made a mistake, yes. And I honestly, I'm not in a position where I can actually regret the mistake. Because, I mean, why would I honestly feel bad about something like this? And now, honestly, if I was in my right mind, I definitely would have asked, to be sure. But I'm not in my right mind. I'm in my wrong mind. And that is definitely very bad. Okay. Anyway, I just think it's... You know, I need more than one of those. I only have one. Actually, maybe 3 skill could give me another one. I don't know. I haven't checked it. I haven't checked his skills. He's at his cap anyway, so I'll check them later. It is worth mentioning that I've put forth some investment in his deck. And mainly because I wanted a single card that I thought made more sense with his cards than anything else I use. And so I decided, why not? But apparently a lot of people have been using that one card I wanted. And when I see cards I've gone for that I wanted being used by a lot of players, that's really nice. I like it, but also it has been the cause of much suffering and defeat. Oh my god. I don't think I'm very overconfident, 3. Just say, do you know who you're talking to? Okay, actually, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. When I think about the Supreme King's confidence level, he probably is a bit too confident. He probably is too confident. Okay, but that card skill, like, what did I expect was going to happen when I did that? What did I expect? And I shouldn't have expected. Oh god. This is a problem of disgusting proportions. Hold on, do I have a trap in my graveyard? Yes I do. I do have a trap in my graveyard. That was a bad decision. I'll keep it as discard fodder, but anyway. I'm going to remove that card from the field if I'm allowed to. I mean, you know, just saying, he could, like, oh god, you're actually able to activate. This is why I was banishing it, though. Okay, if I attack, do I still get the bonus? Do I still get, oh, thank god. No, he didn't gain anything from, he didn't lose anything from that, but, you know, most people probably wouldn't think to do that because there'd be no point. Their opponent wouldn't have taken damage. But because I'm me, I did actually do that. Just to see for sure. You know? It was definitely a weird decision. And I don't regret the decision. There are too many decisions I haven't regretted today. Okay, wait, what? Okay, well, alright, I guess there is something that's, oh god. Okay, well, he's going to draw a monster and take me out. I think probably with a level 3 card. Why did I say that? Anyway, he's probably going to draw a monster. It doesn't matter what monster it is. He's going to summon it and I'll lose. Okay, well, he did draw a monster, so I was at least right about that. But I was right to correct myself with a level 2 as well. It's not level 3. Unless he decides to make it level 3, in which case he made it level 3. But why would he do that? Why is that in the graveyard? Oh, I see. What? Okay, well, I'm dead. I died. I think it was, okay. Well, Jaden definitely has more confidence than I do, no matter which side of him we're talking about. Though I do have some confidence in some things. I mean, I tend to have a lot of confidence with my intelligence. With the only time I questioned it being, are people in Japan better educated than people in this country? And I'm just like, am I dumb because I suck at this card game? Am I dumb? Like, is this game easier than I think it is? Which is when Sevens was announced, and it was very validating. It was like, you're not dumb. You know that the game is complicated. Oh, thank God. I'm thankful for your existence, Yuga. You saved my life. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I think that I would have recovered my opinion of my own intelligence eventually. I mean, I've got a high opinion of it for some reason. It's probably the main thing that I've got overconfidence about, to be honest. I think I'm more intelligent than most people. Is this true? Well, considering the videos I've recorded, I haven't really demonstrated any evidence of this. But I do believe that, and I don't think that anything can change my belief, because I think that it's pretty commonly established that most people think they're more intelligent than average. But seriously, sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe I need to think about this. Maybe I am of average intellect. But then things happen, and I'm just like, I was trying to be a bit less. I was trying to manage my ego, and this dumbass over here makes me want to rethink my decision. But there are too many stupid people in this country for me to actively be sure my intelligence is actually average. Last time I took an IQ test, my IQ was measured to be average, and I definitely was not thinking right. Those results were not accurate, I'm telling you. Those results, there was something wrong with them, because I was not functioning the way I should have been functioning. It was subpar functioning. I must say that I was functioning more poorly than you would imagine. So because of my issues, that test was not accurate. Also, IQ tests are stupid. They're dumb. I don't have any. I don't think they have any credibility at all. I mean, even saying that I spell better than most people, like superior spelling capabilities. Yeah, are you sure? I think I've lost some of them. I think it's gone down to about average now. You want to know why? I don't know. Maybe it's still superior. Maybe I'm just in a bit of a position at the moment where my functioning is affected, but I'm going to recover from this, and I'll function at a much higher level compared to before. But I already function at a better level compared to before. I mean, even by the standards of my IQ test results. But the reason I disagree with that IQ test is because I have an ego. I have an ego like everyone else. I don't even. But I mean, considering my opinion of myself at that time, I mean, it's something positive to say about myself, which I've struggled with in the past and somewhat still struggle with today, to the point where I don't even necessarily know my positive qualities very well. I know my negative qualities better, which is not a good thing by any means, but I mean, I've got more self-awareness than most people. I'm pretty sure that isn't an ego thing. That is not an ego thing because I am heavily isolated. It has given me a lot of time to develop this skill that most people don't have the opportunity to develop. Okay, I think that there are some things that are a matter of ego and some things that are just true. And I definitely do have more self-awareness, but at what cost? Yeah, what cost? A lot of cost. I paid so much of a cost. In gaining this, I paid a heavy price. Was it worth it? I don't know yet. I mean, I don't think I would change anything if I could, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should think about my positive qualities more. They are what again? I don't quite know them. I don't know them at all. I went through the different protagonists that were in this series that I thought maybe I could relate to in a positive way, and I'm just like, Anyway, I did this by process of elimination. Yuya, no, I criticize him too much. Yusaku, no, I relate to him for the worst reasons imaginable. Yugi, I don't know if I have that much in common with him, though, aside from the fact that I still duel. I mean, I think that's pretty much where most of our similarities end, and also I do sort of relate, but not in the best way possible. So, not even with Yugi. Yusei, I don't know. I can't remember. I kind of relate to Jack Atlas more, so I ruled out Yusei there, but anyway. Jaden won by process of elimination. By process of elimination. And yeah, that's the only reason he won. Because of process of elimination. If we add Yuga and Yudias to the list, then still process of elimination is, I mean, seriously, you know, I don't know, I think that I don't really, I kind of relate to Yudias, but not as much as I would like to say. Let's just be honest here, I'm not really as great as I'd like to imagine I am. So I really doubt that he would top the list, even though I feel like an alien sometimes. Even by those standards, I think that I relate to Zuijo more, and I think that's a very disturbing statement to say, considering how much do we know about him. But yeah, I mean, it's generally what? Oh, okay, sure, yeah, okay. I'd probably do the same thing in that situation. Not going to lie, I steal cards if I can. I mean, it's fun to steal my opponent's cards. And then I get mad when they steal mine. Oh my god. Well, if you can't stop people from doing it, then do it yourself. Why not? But, you know, I'm just gonna say this. Yudias has a better opinion of humanity than I do. A better opinion of humanity, and I'm just like, me, the human, I think that we're honestly overrating ourselves, but sure. I mean, I definitely don't think we're as bad as I think we are at times, but we overhype our abilities, I admit. We overhype our place in the universe. Though it's kind of hard not to when we haven't found aliens. We just create them in fiction. Yeah, there's that. And even when we do create them, we're dependent on life forms here on Earth. Because we haven't found life forms elsewhere. Yeah, that is just... We have nothing to go on, so we have our egos stroked a lot. But we also make each other suffer, so there's that too. So yeah, I just think that Yudias what is the word? I think he's a cinnamon roll. He's more of a cinnamon roll than Yuma is, and I'm pretty sure Yudias is at least a little older than Yuma. And Yuma is still he's still a cinnamon roll. So being more of a cinnamon roll, that says a lot about you. It really does. I don't consider myself a cinnamon roll. I am not a cinnamon roll. I am anything but. And Yuga, well, I just say that I don't really think I can relate to a genius. I'm intelligent. I think I'm more intelligent than average, but only in certain areas. And I think that Yuga is a genius, and I am not a genius. I am not that. I don't have that much of an ego. I am definitely not that intelligent. But I still think I think my intelligence is higher than average. I cannot defend that statement after the mistakes I have made. After these misplays I have made. Though, if I know they're misplays and I know the move was awful, am I really as stupid as I'm being on screen? I don't know, but there are some misplays I don't notice, so just saying. In any case, when it comes to me thinking that I'm more intelligent than average, I like to think about the different types of intelligence. Because I don't really think that I think that I'm intelligent. I am more intelligent in certain ways. Not necessarily more intelligent overall. I think that it just comes down to me being more intelligent in specific areas. And when it comes to my weaknesses, I've got more of those than average. Which is definitely not good, but it's true. It's true. I have more weaknesses than the average person. I think it evens out just a bit. Maybe not in a good way, but it does. Okay. I wonder how my opponent is going to respond to this. If he has a hand trap, probably not by doing much of anything, but just looking at their live points, man. Just looking at them. So my best positive quality in my head is that I am very intelligent. That's the best I can come up with. I think I can do better than that these days, but I would like to be a bit more specific. A bit less, I think a lot of people would like to say that they're good people and all that. So, I mean, I'd like to identify my positive qualities with evidence, you know? And not just say that because everyone would like to believe that about themselves. Just saying there are things that pretty much everyone is going to want to say. And there are things that they aren't going to want to say that are absolutely true in every fashion. Because people aren't going to want to admit that they're total assholes. they aren't going to want to admit to that. So you're just going to get people wanting to stroke their own egos. Like Silvio, for example. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, I will be done with event stuff and I'm going back into VRAINS.